What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about your final chance to prepare for the Blitz promo. I've been getting a ton of questions about the amount of coins that are needed. What do I recommend? Well, the bottom line is this, right? Most of it is money-based, okay? Which means that a lot of the things that are going to be available are not going to be for coins. If you're a coin guy, right, or you're trying to just make you're going to buy everything, your whole goal is to buy everything, you're really not going to be able to take advantage of a lot of what's going to be going on in the store. Because this is what EA Sports does. Their sole purpose is to make money with this promo and zero chill. Okay, so a lot of the things that are going to have timers on it are going to be for certain amounts of points. So if you don't have the points and you're just looking for the players and you're asking about the amount of coins, it's probably, having about 2 to 3 million coins, it's probably going to be decent depending on the cards that they drop. Now, if for some reason they put out something like the Brian Dawkins or something like that where it's a limited that, people realize the value of it, you're probably not going to be able to afford it because it's going to be very, very expensive for most viewers that are watching right now. If you guys are wondering what I'm talking about as far as the price ranges go, I'm going to show you guys right now. Give me 1 second. Let me find Brian Dawkins. Where is he? Brian Dawkins. Where are you, dude? Where are you? Okay, so he's right here. So he's come down a little bit to about 1.6 million. I told you guys this before. He's at 1.39 now. I told you, I don't really believe that this card was ever worth the amount of money that people were paying for him, but it doesn't really matter what I believe. If he helps you win, go for it. That's what I always say. Like, the value of the card is only going to depend on the amount of wins you get. You know what I'm saying? If a guy's a stud, keep him. But honestly, this dude right here, I've dotted him the same way I've dotted everybody else. So I don't really see why people were spending upwards of 2 million. Now, if for whatever reason a Blitz player comes out that you absolutely want and EA makes that player a limited, the price is going to be, similar to something like that, right? But they're going to have the lower level players that you may want for your theme team that could possibly be not as much. So it's a crazy thing to ask as far as the amount of coins that are needed, because like I said, most of what's going to be happening is going to be within the store itself, and it's going to be monetary values. All right. Now, what you can do, like I said, I told you guys this before because you guys were still asking about, selling off your team and all that stuff. It's not about selling off your team. It's about getting rid of specific players that you think is not going to be worth the value. Like Bajan Mustard, because his price tanked so much and he's one of the faster running backs in the game, we bought him, right? So for example, when people were buying him at $1 million, I told you guys, it's no way he stays at $1 million because Blitz is coming out, right? So it turned out we were right here at GmiasWorld. His price plummeted 400K. Now, if we go back, because remember, he's still in packs right now. All right, he's gonna come out of packs, and then we got to see what happens with that. But I got him for about 600 and something. So where is he right now? He's at 583. So he still is dropping, right? He's still dropping slowly. Now, by the time you watch this video, they're going to reveal all of the promo, so we'll know what's there. They still have not yet revealed what the cards are, right? So by the time they do all of that, his price could go down even more, or it can possibly go up. Either way, if you are like about your business and you're like, G, I want to take advantage of the Blitz promo, you would sell them for whatever. Because right now, the coin is king. You see what I'm saying? Because if for whatever reason, even if the player that they drop with the Blitz promo that is really, really OP that everybody's going to want, it's only going to be like maybe 1 or 2 cards out of all of them that are dropped. So the market itself is not going to reflect everything that goes on for those 1 or 2 cards. It's still going to be a market crash. So you'll be able to pick up other pieces for your team. And as we prepare for the most devastating promo of the year, which is Zero Chill, where it's going to be out of position, dude, Dwight Howard, that's going to be at center. It's going to be really nasty because that's when it's good. See, this is the thing, guys. I want you guys to always understand. We don't just spend everything and go crazy and then just be like, let's see what happens. We always try to have a plan because EA Sports will just start doing wild things. And more than likely, if you're one of those people that lose like 500K or $1 million, it's really, really wild. You're not getting that back. Trust me when I tell you, with the way that the market is, and this year hasn't been as glitchy as far as giving out free content as the previous years. So unless they do something really stupid over the next month, they've been actually keeping it low with the amount of glitches that they've done that has been in our favor. Last year was crazy, all right? But there's a chance that something gets destroyed. It's EA Sports, all right? So with all of that being said right now, I just showed you I have Bajan. I got it for 600 and change. I could take the loss right now get the 500K, be upwards of 3 million. If they drop a card that I want and I don't want to spend money, I'll just buy the card. You see what I'm saying? So those are the type of tips that I want you guys to understand. Also, as far as coin making methods and the way that the market is, you can always invest in the cards that are plummeting in price and just wait it out. Because if everybody keeps telling me, yo, G, I'm telling you right now, they announced Team Diamonds. I never heard them announce it. I would think it'll be very, very weird for them to drop it in between now and, the Zero Chill. But EA has done wilder things. So I don't know. It'll probably be something for next year. But you can scroll down, right? Like even Dan Marino, he has like the best release in the game right now, but he's like really, really slow. All of these cards, their values are disgusting. So you can easily, with all the cards you have right now, scroll through this and put together one of the deadliest teams. Like, remember when this guy was going for like 800K? We could easily just get rid of the other idiot that we just got. This dude over here, where is he? Bajan? And get this dude. He's only 1 speed point lower, and you're gonna have half your coins available. Because like, regardless of what happens, he's still a 90. What is he? A 92 speed. So 273 for his card, definitely not bad. It's something that you could just work out, but you have to be willing to understand. If you like that Bajan, you may, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be like, yo, G, I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna force you to do it. But this guy right here, the only reason I got rid of him was because he wouldn't fight for a yard. It was the one thing. I needed him to fight for a yard in one game for me to win it. He didn't fight, he was gone. But he's so cheap right now, we could sell Bajan, right? Lose the +1 speed, have him, and we're good. Even though I think AP is still one of the underrated players in the game, because AP is just a damn boss. Another thing is this though, remember, he's a limited Bajan. So you always have 350K no matter what, which is why if you got him for a certain price, like if you get him for like 500, who cares? By the time you sell him back, you're gonna pay the tax anyway. Maybe you lose like 100K, but it won't really matter. But he's a limited. So at least you have something that you're banking on. That's the only advantage to him over getting this other idiot over here. All right, but you're looking at the speed, because most of the running backs, for the most part, they move around the same way. Very few players have a really OP juke. Like Ricky Williams has a really OP juke, but he fumbles every single snap. So it's just disgusting to see it. And that's usually what happens in that regard. But those are just some of the options that I would highly recommend. As far as buying new cards right now, if you've been eyeing something like I showed you guys the Dawkins, and you really wanted that card, I would wait until the Blitz drops for any overpriced cards. Just wait. Because whatever happens, if the cards are really crazy, guess what everybody goes and does? They start getting rid of those other cards that you may want. So I would not buy anything right now. Okay? I wouldn't buy anything right now because, look, dude, Dawkins is the most expensive card in the game. I would just wait. We're going to be patient. Even when they announce everything and people start throwing things away and just trying to get their coins up, if you have a player right now that you feel is overpriced, you should sell it, but do not buy anything until after the Blitz promo launches. That's when it's going to be chaotic. Dudes are going to be throwing everything, just throwing it right out. And you'll be able to get all those cards that you wanted for cheaper. And it's going to be a major market crash coming regardless, but I want you guys to go ahead and just be prepared for it. So the only card I would recommend right now that you get rid of that has value would be the Dawkins. Everything else is relatively cheap, so it's not going to affect your bottom line too much, and that'll be the ultimate plan as we go forward. As I told you guys before, once everything drops, I will alert you guys with everything. I want you guys to enjoy your holiday if you're not able to take advantage of the Blitz promo. And other than that, I'll see you guys and girls next time. You stay well, you stay blessed. Until next time, one love, y'all.